Hey guys, so since Pixar is known for like the best of the best animated movies, I thought I might do this top three to talk about some of their more underappreciated films. So these are films that are either hated or just seen as letdowns or mediocre. So if you don't like these movies, that's totally fine. But anyway, with that being said, let's get into the top three, starting with number three, The Good Dinosaur. So, um, is this movie really that bad? I mean, most people agree that the backgrounds are gorgeous and realistic. Um, they don't like the story or like the characters that much. How these dinosaurs look more cartoony than realistic, um, and the story is kind of messy. Um, it's not the best Pixar film. It's far from my favorite, but it's got some moments that are funny, charming, and cute. So, yeah, I'd say give The Good Dinosaur at least one watch. It's worth seeing at least once. Um, so, anyway, moving on to number two, Toy Story 4. Now, um, I'm cheating on this one a little bit. I know that Toy Story 4 was well received when it came out. It got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, but it kind of went down. Um, but this movie is still kind of underrated when you compare it to the praise that the other Pixar films got. Um, First of all, the animation is gorgeous. This is some of the best animation that Pixar has ever done. Um, Also, the song by Randy Newman was not as good as his other songs in the Toy Story movies. It doesn't top You Got a Friend in Me or We Belong Together, but it's still a very solid song. Um, the arc that Woody goes through in this movie is relatable. I was at the very spot that Woody was in. This movie related to me. It touched my heart, and you know what? I'll always have an emotional connection to this movie for that. So I would definitely recommend you give Toy Story 4 at least one watch. Um, Anything else to say? The villain was also relatable. Um, you could definitely sympathize with her. She wasn't as menacing as like Lotso or Stinky Pete. She was a more relatable villain, and I like that. It's a nice little change. Um, I don't think I. Oh, Forky was the most surprising character to me. Going in, just like all of you, I thought he was going to be annoying, but he was actually a very endearing character. He was the breakout hit of Toy Story 4. Um, he definitely deserved his spin-off on Disney Plus. So I would definitely say give Toy Story 4 a watch. Um, so let's move on to the most underrated Pixar movie, Finding Dory. This movie is the pinnacle of realistic, beautiful animation. The fish in this movie look realistic. Um, just everything about this movie is beautiful and underrated. I love the ocean. I love fish. Um, I love this even more than the first one. It may not be as epic as the first one, but it's more lighthearted, funny, and overall incredibly charming. This definitely deserved this quote from this critic. Perfect, maybe an understatement. I absolutely recommend this movie. This is a must-watch for any Finding Nemo fans or any Pixar fans. This is definitely the most underrated Pixar movie in my eyes. I'm really glad that there are a lot of people that prefer this as the best Pixar sequel besides Toy Story 3 in the 2010 decade. It really deserves the praise that it's getting from its cult following. Um, it definitely doesn't deserve to be seen as one of the weaker Pixar sequels.